7 signs God wants you to leave a place immediately. Number 2 is Sirius, police car light. My beloved child, come close to me and listen with a quiet heart. I have been watching you as you walk through rooms that no longer feel warm, through streets that once gave you joy but now feel heavy on your soul. You keep asking me for a sign, and I have been sending them gently, again and again, but today I am speaking clearly so you will not ignore my voice. There are places that were once part of your journey but are no longer part of your destiny. Staying there is slowly dimming your light, and I cannot allow that to continue. You feel tired without knowing why. You wake up with a weight on your chest even when nothing has happened yet. This is not just physical tiredness, my child. This is your spirit telling you that the ground beneath you is no longer meant for your growth. When a place begins to steal your peace instead of protecting it, that is the first whisper I send to your heart. I did not create you to survive in darkness. I created you to shine. You keep trying to fix everything around you. You try to heal people who do not want to be healed. You try to bring love into rooms that are filled with jealousy and silent competition. But notice how, no matter how much kindness you give, the air around you remains cold. This is because you are watering soil that cannot receive your seeds. I am not asking you to become hard. I am asking you to become wise. My beloved child, the second sign is Sirius, and you must not ignore it. Your values are being compromised. You are slowly becoming someone you do not recognize just to fit into that place. You stay quiet when your heart wants to speak. You laugh at things that hurt your spirit. You agree with what you know is not right just to avoid being left out. This is not the life I planned for you. The moment you start losing your truth to stay somewhere, that place is no longer safe for your soul. I see how you question yourself at night. You wonder, why do I feel so different here? Why do I feel alone even when I am surrounded by people? My child, loneliness in a crowd is one of my clearest messages. It means your spirit has outgrown that environment. You are not being rejected. You are being redirected. You also notice how your energy disappears quickly in that place. You enter with hope and leave feeling drained. You cannot create, you cannot dream, you cannot even pray with focus. That is because not every environment can hold the blessing that is coming to you. Some places are too small for what I am about to do in your life. My beloved child, another sign I send is repeated discomfort. Small things keep going wrong there. Conversations turn into misunderstandings. Opportunities close without reason. Plans fall apart again and again. This is not punishment. This is protection. I am closing doors so you will not build your future in a space that cannot hold your purpose. You keep remembering who you used to be before you entered that place. You were lighter. You laughed more. You trusted more. Now you walk carefully, speak carefully, think carefully, as if you are always being watched. That is not freedom. That is a cage you did not notice when you first stepped inside. And still, you stay because you are afraid of leaving. You think, what if I lose everything? What if there is nothing better? But my child, you are not losing anything that was meant for you. What is truly yours will follow you wherever I guide you. My beloved child, listen to the silence inside you. That quiet voice that says, "You don't belong here anymore," that is me. I do not shout. I speak in peace. And when peace is missing, my message becomes stronger. You have also noticed that your prayers feel blocked in that place. You try to connect with me, but your thoughts are scattered. The atmosphere feels heavy. That is because some environments are not aligned with your spiritual growth. I am calling you higher, but you are standing in a room that keeps your eyes on the ground. You are not meant to stay where you are tolerated but not celebrated. You are not meant to shrink so others can feel comfortable. I placed a purpose inside you that requires space, light, and truth. If a place demands that you hide your light, it is not your home. My beloved child, there is also a pattern you cannot ignore. The same pain keeps repeating there. The same type of conflicts, the same disappointments, the same feeling of being misunderstood. This repetition is not coincidence. It is my way of showing you that the lesson has been learned and the season is over. Staying longer will not change the outcome. It will only delay your next blessing. You are waiting for the perfect moment to leave, but the perfect moment is the moment you choose your peace. You do not need chaos to force you out. You only need courage to walk away. I know you worry about what others will say. You worry about being judged, about being called selfish. But choosing your well-being is not selfish. It is obedience. When I move you, I am not only protecting you, I am also preparing you for something greater. My beloved child, the final sign is the loss of joy in things that once excited you. You used to feel inspired there. Now everything feels like a duty. Your creativity is quiet. Your smile is forced. This is your spirit asking for a new beginning. I am not telling you to run in fear. I am asking you to walk in faith. Leaving does not mean failure. Leaving means growth. Trees do not stay in pots when they are ready for the forest. There is a new place waiting for you. A place where your voice will not tremble. A place where your ideas will be welcomed. A place where your heart will feel safe again. But you cannot receive it while holding on to what I am asking you to release. Trust the discomfort you feel. Trust the gentle pull toward something unknown. That is me leading you. My beloved child. When you leave, you will feel lighter immediately. You will breathe differently. Your thoughts will become clearer. Your prayers will flow again. You will remember who you are. Do not wait for everything to fall apart before you move. Move because you trust me. Move because your peace matters. Move because your purpose is calling you forward. I am not removing something good from your life. I am removing something that has already completed its role. You thank the place for the lessons, and you walk away with dignity. No anger, no bitterness, only gratitude and wisdom. Your future is not behind you. It is ahead of you, in a space where your light will grow instead of being dimmed. Take my hand, my beloved child. Step forward without fear. I am guiding you to a place where your spirit will rest, your heart will heal, and your purpose will rise. My beloved child, do not look back with regret as you begin to understand what I am showing you. Every place you have walked through was part of your learning, but not every place is meant to be your dwelling. You are not abandoning your path, you are advancing on it. The moment you release what no longer serves your spirit, you make room for what I have been preparing for you in silence. You keep asking me for confirmation, for one more sign, one more reason to stay just a little longer. But the restlessness in your heart is already the confirmation. Peace is my language, and when peace leaves a place, my message becomes clear. I do not want you to live in constant tension, always adjusting yourself to survive. I want you to live in alignment, where your soul can breathe freely. You have noticed how your intuition has become louder. You sense things before they happen. You feel uncomfortable around certain conversations. You feel a heaviness when you enter that environment. This is not overthinking. This is discernment. I am sharpening your awareness so you will not ignore what your spirit already knows. My beloved child, there are people in that place who do not celebrate your growth. They smile when you struggle and grow silent when you succeed. Their energy confuses you because you want to see the good in everyone. And yes, you should remain kind, but kindness does not require you to remain where your light is being diminished. Love does not mean staying in spaces that slowly break your confidence. You have tried to convince yourself that things will change. You have given time, effort, patience, and understanding. But notice how the cycle repeats. This is not because you did something wrong. It is because your season there has ended. When a chapter is complete, forcing yourself to stay will only create more pain. My beloved child, you are also feeling a pull toward something new, even if you cannot fully see it yet. You feel drawn to different ideas, different environments, different people. That quiet excitement you feel when you imagine leaving, that is me planting hope inside you. I never remove something without preparing something better. Do not let fear of the unknown keep you in the familiar pain. The unknown with me is always safer than the familiar without me. You are not walking into emptiness, you are walking into preparation. I am already arranging connections, opportunities, and support that you cannot yet see. You worry about stability. You ask, what if I leave and things do not work out? My child, your stability does not come from a place. It comes from me. I am your source, not your surroundings. When you move in obedience, I provide in ways you did not expect. My beloved child, another sign you must understand is how your growth has slowed in that environment. You are no longer learning, no longer expanding, no longer feeling inspired. You are simply maintaining. I did not create you to remain stagnant. I created you to evolve. If a place no longer challenges you to grow in a healthy way, it is not your destination. You also feel a constant need to explain yourself there. You have to justify your choices, your dreams, your boundaries. The right environment will not make you feel like you have to prove your worth. It will recognize your value naturally. And look at how your body responds when you think about leaving. There is fear, yes, but there is also relief. That relief is my reassurance. Your spirit knows that freedom is waiting on the other side of your decision. My beloved child, do not wait for others to understand your choice. Not everyone will see what I have shown you, and that is okay. You are not responsible for their perception. You are responsible for your obedience. You are also learning the power of boundaries. Leaving a place that harms your peace is not an act of rejection toward others. It is an act of respect toward yourself. You can walk away with love in your heart and still choose distance. Remember how many times you asked me to guide you, to protect you, to lead you to your purpose. This is my answer. Guidance does not always come as comfort, sometimes it comes as a call to move. My beloved child. There is a new environment where your gifts will be recognized, where your efforts will bear fruit, where your presence will be valued. But you must make space for it. Holding on to the old while praying for the new will only delay your blessing. You are not alone in this transition. Even if you feel like you are stepping into uncertainty, my presence goes before you. I am preparing the path, removing obstacles, and opening doors that no one can close. You will look back one day and realize that leaving was the moment your life began to align with your true purpose. The confusion will turn into clarity. The fear will turn into gratitude. My beloved child, trust the timing. You do not need to rush, but you must not ignore the call. Prepare yourself mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Strengthen your connection with me, and you will know exactly when to move. Do not carry guilt for choosing your peace. Do not carry fear of starting again. Every new beginning under my guidance leads to growth. I am not taking something away from you, I am leading you to where your heart will feel at home again. The place you are leaving taught you lessons, built your strength, and revealed your resilience. Honor those lessons, but do not build your future there. Take a deep breath, my beloved child. Feel the quiet assurance inside you. That is my voice telling you that you are ready. Ready to step forward. Ready to release what is familiar. Ready to embrace what is meant for you. Walk with faith, not with fear. Your path is unfolding exactly as it should, and I am with you in every step you take. My beloved child, as you stand at this turning point, I want you to know that nothing you are feeling is accidental. Every emotion, every moment of confusion, every quiet realization has been part of my gentle way of preparing you to move. I do not rush you, because I care about your healing as much as your direction. But now you are beginning to see clearly, and clarity is the doorway to change. You have spent so much time trying to make that place feel like home. You adjusted your expectations, lowered your standards for peace, and told yourself to be patient. Patience is a virtue, my child, but patience is not meant to keep you trapped. Patience is meant to strengthen you while you wait for the right moment to act. That moment is drawing near. Notice how your dreams have started to change. You imagine different surroundings, different people, a different rhythm of life. You picture yourself smiling without effort, speaking without fear, resting without anxiety. These visions are not fantasies. They are glimpses of what I am preparing for you. I place those images in your heart so you will recognize your future when you step into it. My beloved child, you are not leaving because you failed. You are leaving because you grew. Growth always requires movement. A bird cannot discover the sky if it refuses to leave the branch. And you, my child, were not created to remain where your wings cannot open. You have also learned lessons there that you could not have learned anywhere else. You learned discernment. You learn the importance of boundaries. You learn to listen to your inner voice instead of the noise around you. These lessons are not losses. They are tools you will carry into your next season. There will be moments when doubt tries to return. You will wonder if you made the right decision. In those moments, remember how you felt when you were still there, the heaviness, the confusion, the exhaustion. Then notice how your spirit feels when you think about moving forward, lighter, calmer, hopeful. That contrast is my reassurance. My beloved child, do not be afraid of starting again. New beginnings are not empty spaces, they are fertile ground. I am already planting seeds in places you have not yet reached. Opportunities will appear at the right time. People who understand your heart will enter your life. Environments that nourish your growth will welcome you. You are also learning to trust yourself. For so long, you depended on external validation to decide your worth. Now you are beginning to recognize your value from within. This is one of the greatest transformations I can give you. When you know who you are in me, no place that diminishes you will ever feel comfortable again. My beloved child, when you leave, do it with grace. Do not carry anger, because anger will only tie your spirit to what you are trying to release. Thank that chapter for what it taught you. Bless the people who were part of it, even if they did not understand you. Then walk forward with peace. You may not see the full path yet, but you do not need to. I only ask you to take the next step. Light will appear as you move. Courage will grow as you act. Faith will become stronger with every decision you make in alignment with your spirit. Remember that your purpose is not connected to a single location. Your purpose travels with you. Wherever you go in obedience, your purpose will unfold. Do not fear losing your identity, because your identity is rooted in me, not in any place or group. My beloved child, there is a version of you waiting on the other side of this decision. A version that laughs more freely, creates more boldly, loves more openly, and rests more deeply. That version of you is not far away. It is simply waiting for you to step out of what no longer supports your growth. You will also discover new strength within yourself. You will realize that you are capable of more than you believed. The very act of choosing your peace will awaken confidence that you did not know you had. Do not listen to the voice that tells you it is too late. It is never too late to move toward alignment. Every day is an opportunity to choose a healthier environment for your mind, your heart, and your spirit. My beloved child, I want you to understand that leaving is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of a chapter where you live with intention instead of survival. A chapter where your energy is used for creation instead of defense. A chapter where your heart feels safe enough to open again. You will meet people who recognize your kindness as strength, not weakness. You will find spaces where your ideas are welcomed instead of dismissed. You will experience moments of peace that remind you why this decision was necessary. And when you finally stand in that new place, you will look back with gratitude, not pain. You will see how every sign, every discomfort, every moment of restlessness was guiding you towards something better. My beloved child, trust the process, trust the timing, and most importantly, trust me. I am not leading you away from something good. I am leading you towards something greater. Take my hand without hesitation. Walk forward without fear. Your next chapter is ready, and it is filled with the peace, growth, and purpose you have been seeking. My beloved child, as you keep walking with this new awareness, you will notice how your heart is slowly becoming lighter. The confusion that once filled your mind is beginning to fade, and in its place there is a quiet knowing. This knowing is my gift to you. It is the calm certainty that you are moving in the right direction, even if you cannot see the full picture yet. There was a time when you believed you had to hold everything together, that if you left, everything would fall apart. But look closely and you will see that you were carrying burdens that were never yours to carry. You were trying to keep peace in places that chose conflict. You were trying to bring light into hearts that were not ready to receive it. I am proud of your compassion, my child, but I do not want your compassion to become your cage. You have also been learning the difference between responsibility and attachment. You are responsible for your actions, your growth, your healing. But you are not responsible for fixing environments that refuse to change. When you release that false responsibility, you will feel a freedom you have not felt in a long time. My beloved child, there will be a moment when you finally step away, and in that moment you may feel both sadness and relief. Do not be afraid of that mixture of emotions. It is natural to grieve what you are leaving, even when leaving is the right choice. Grief does not mean you made the wrong decision. It means you invested your heart, and that is a beautiful thing. But as the days pass, you will notice something remarkable. Your mind will become clearer. Your sleep will become deeper. Your creativity will return. Ideas that once felt blocked will begin to flow again. This is what happens when your spirit is placed in an environment that supports your growth. You will also begin to recognize how strong you truly are. Not because you stayed and endured, but because you chose to honor your peace. That decision requires courage, and courage always leads to transformation. My beloved child, I want you to remember this truth whenever doubt tries to return: you are not alone. Even in moments when you feel uncertain, I am guiding you. I am opening doors you cannot see. I am connecting you with people who will respect your heart. I am creating opportunities that align with your purpose. There will be new routines, new surroundings, new conversations that feel different from what you were used to. At first, it may feel unfamiliar, but unfamiliar does not mean wrong. Sometimes unfamiliar is simply the beginning of something better. You will learn to trust joy again. You will laugh without wondering who is judging you. You will speak without filtering every word. You will rest without feeling guilty. These are the signs that you are where you are meant to be. My beloved child, do not rush the process. Healing takes time, and that is okay. Give yourself permission to adjust, to grow, to rediscover who you are outside of that old environment. Be gentle with yourself as you build your new chapter. You will also notice that your relationship with me becomes stronger. When you are in the right place, your prayers feel natural, your gratitude flows easily, and your faith feels alive. This is because alignment with your environment brings clarity to your spirit. Remember, you did not leave to escape. You left to evolve. There is a difference. Escaping is driven by fear. Evolving is guided by wisdom. You are not running away, you are moving forward. My beloved child, there will be people who do not understand your decision, and that is all right. Not everyone is meant to walk the same path. Your journey is unique, and your obedience to your inner peace is what matters. As time passes, you will see how everything begins to align. Small blessings will appear first, moments of peace, unexpected support, new ideas. Then larger opportunities will follow. This is my way of confirming that you trusted me. Do not look back with longing for what you left behind. Look back with gratitude for the lessons and then focus on the path ahead. Your future is not calling you backward, it is inviting you forward. My beloved child, the place you are going will not be perfect, because perfection is not the goal. Growth is the goal. But it will be a place where you can be yourself without fear, where your efforts are valued, where your presence is appreciated. You will also become a source of light for others who are going through similar transitions. Your story will inspire them to choose their peace. Your courage will show them that it is possible to move forward with faith. And one day, you will thank yourself for listening to that quiet voice inside you, for trusting the signs, for having the strength to leave when staying would have been easier. That decision will become one of the turning points of your life. My beloved child, continue walking with confidence. Continue trusting the guidance you are receiving. Continue choosing environments that nurture your spirit. You are not meant to shrink. You are meant to expand. I am with you in every step, in every decision, in every new beginning. Your journey is unfolding exactly as it should, and the peace you are seeking is already finding its way to you. Keep moving forward, my beloved child, and do not be afraid of the new path. It is leading you toward the life that was always meant for you. My beloved child, as you continue on this path, you will begin to understand why I allowed you to feel so deeply. Every emotion you experienced was shaping your awareness. You were not being weakened, you were being refined. The discomfort you felt was not meant to break you but to awaken you. And now you are awake. There were moments when you asked me, why am I here? Why does this place feel so heavy? You thought you were lost, but you were actually being shown the difference between where you were and where you are meant to be. Without that contrast, you would not recognize the peace that is coming. My beloved child, you are learning to trust your inner voice again. For a long time, you ignored it because you did not want to disappoint others. You stayed silent to keep harmony. You stayed present to avoid conflict. But harmony that costs your peace is not true harmony. It is suppression. And I did not create you to live in suppression. You are also realizing that your worth does not decrease when others fail to see it. A place that cannot recognize your value does not define your value. It only reveals its own limitations. When you step into the right environment, you will not have to prove who you are. Your presence will speak for itself. My beloved child, the fear you once felt about leaving is now slowly transforming into anticipation. You are beginning to feel curious about what lies ahead. This curiosity is a sign of healing. It means your spirit is no longer trapped in survival mode. It is ready to explore again. There will be new doors, and some of them will open quietly. Pay attention to the subtle opportunities, an unexpected conversation, a new idea that excites you, a chance to learn something different. These are the ways I guide you forward. Do not compare your journey with anyone else's. Some people will stay in places longer because their lessons are different. Your timing is unique to you. Trust it. You are not late. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be for your next step. My beloved child, remember how you once felt invisible? That feeling will not follow you into your new season. You will find spaces where your voice is heard, where your thoughts matter, where your presence brings warmth. You will no longer feel like you are asking for permission to exist. You are also learning the power of self-respect. Walking away from what harms your peace is one of the highest forms of self-respect. It is not pride. It is alignment. It is the recognition that your spirit deserves an environment where it can grow. There will be days when you miss the familiar, even if the familiar was painful. That is normal. Familiarity creates attachment. But do not confuse familiarity with belonging. You can be used to something and still not be meant for it. My beloved child, as you move forward, you will notice how your energy begins to attract different experiences. When you choose peace, you attract peace. When you choose growth, you attract opportunities for growth. Your environment begins to reflect your inner transformation. You will also find that your boundaries become stronger. You will no longer feel the need to over-explain yourself. You will recognize quickly when a place or a person does not align with your spirit. This awareness is a gift. It protects your future. And in this new chapter, you will rediscover joy in simple things. A quiet moment will feel refreshing. A genuine conversation will feel nourishing. A small achievement will feel meaningful. These are signs that your soul is healing. My beloved child, do not rush to fill every empty space immediately. Allow yourself to experience stillness. Stillness is where clarity grows. In stillness, you will hear my guidance more clearly than ever before. You will also begin to forgive yourself, for staying too long, for doubting your instincts, for tolerating what you should have released earlier. Forgiveness is part of your healing. You did the best you could with the awareness you had at the time. Now you know more, and you are choosing differently. My beloved child, your journey is becoming a testimony of courage. One day, you will speak about this transition, and someone else will find the strength to choose their peace because of your story. Your obedience will become someone else's hope. Do not fear the unknown. The unknown is simply a space where new blessings are waiting to be discovered. You are not stepping into darkness, you are stepping into preparation. As you continue walking, you will notice how your confidence grows naturally. Not the confidence that comes from approval, but the quiet confidence that comes from alignment. You will trust your decisions more. You will trust your instincts more. You will trust your path more. My beloved child, I am proud of you for listening, for reflecting, for having the courage to move. Every step you take toward your peace is a step toward your purpose. You are not just changing your environment, you are transforming your life. And remember this always, you are guided, you are protected, and you are deeply loved. No place that takes away your peace is your final destination. Your final destination is a life where your spirit feels at home. Keep walking forward with faith. Keep choosing what nourishes your heart. Keep trusting the quiet voice that leads you toward light. I am with you, my beloved child, in every new beginning that unfolds before you. My beloved child, as this journey continues to unfold, I want you to pause for a moment and recognize how far you have already come. Not long ago, you were confused, questioning every feeling, doubting every instinct. Now you are standing in awareness. You are beginning to understand your own soul, and that is one of the greatest forms of growth. You are no longer ignoring the signs. You are no longer forcing yourself to feel comfortable in spaces that never honored your presence. This awakening did not happen overnight. It came through reflection, through quiet nights, through moments when you chose to listen instead of distract yourself. I was with you in all of those moments, gently guiding your thoughts toward truth. My beloved child. There is a strength inside you that you are only now beginning to see. It is not loud, and it does not seek attention. It is the quiet strength that allows you to walk away from what is familiar in order to protect your peace. That strength will carry you into every new season of your life. You may still wonder sometimes if you made the right choice, especially when things feel uncertain. But uncertainty is not a sign that you are lost. It is a sign that you are growing. Growth always feels unfamiliar at first. Trust that what you are building now is stronger than what you left behind. As you move forward, you will start to notice how your thoughts change. You will think more about possibilities than about limitations. You will imagine new goals, new paths, new experiences. This shift in thinking is a sign that your spirit is expanding. You are no longer confined by the boundaries of that old place. My beloved child. You are also learning to enjoy your own company. Where once you feared being alone, now you are discovering that solitude can be peaceful. In that quiet space, you hear my voice more clearly. In that stillness, you reconnect with your true self. You will begin to attract people who resonate with your energy. They will not require you to shrink. They will not make you question your worth. Their presence will feel natural, and your conversations will feel effortless. These connections are part of the new environment I am preparing for you. Do not rush these relationships. Let them grow naturally. True alignment does not need to be forced. It unfolds with ease and mutual respect. My beloved child, there will also be opportunities that appear unexpectedly. A new idea, a new path, a new chance to express your gifts. Do not dismiss these moments as coincidence. They are my way of opening doors for you. You may not feel fully ready when these opportunities arrive, but readiness is not about perfection. It is about willingness. Step forward with faith, and you will gain the strength you need along the way. You are also learning to release the need for approval. For so long, you measured your decisions by how others would react. Now you are beginning to measure them by how they align with your peace. This shift will bring you freedom. My beloved child. Your environment will continue to change as you grow. This is natural. Do not be afraid when certain things no longer fit. It simply means you are evolving. Each new level of awareness will bring new surroundings, new challenges, and new blessings. You will also notice how your energy becomes more stable. You will not be as easily affected by negativity. You will recognize quickly when something does not align with you, and you will have the courage to step back without guilt. This is the wisdom you gained from your previous experience. Nothing was wasted. Every lesson is now a shield that protects your future. My beloved child, remember to celebrate your progress. Even small steps matter. Every time you choose peace over pressure, every time you listen to your intuition, every time you set a boundary, you are honoring your growth. There is a beautiful calm waiting for you, a calm that does not depend on circumstances but comes from alignment. You will wake up without that heavy feeling. You will move through your day with clarity. You will rest without overthinking. And when you reach that point, you will understand why leaving was necessary. You will see that what once felt like loss was actually liberation. My beloved child, continue to trust the path ahead. Continue to nurture your spirit with environments that support your growth. Continue to listen to the quiet guidance within you. Your journey is not about escaping discomfort. It is about moving toward purpose. It is about creating a life where your heart feels safe, your mind feels clear, and your spirit feels alive. I am walking with you through every step of this transformation. You are not alone, and you never have been. Every new beginning you experience is part of the plan I have for you. Keep moving forward with faith and courage. The peace you have been seeking is no longer distant. It is becoming your reality, one step at a time. My beloved child. As you reach this point in your journey, I want you to sit quietly and feel the change within you. You are not the same person who once stayed out of fear. You are becoming someone who moves with awareness, someone who listens to the gentle wisdom inside your heart. That transformation is sacred. There was a time when you believed that endurance was the same as strength. You thought that staying in discomfort proved your loyalty, your patience, your goodness. But now you understand that true strength is knowing when to walk away with peace. Strength is choosing alignment over attachment. My beloved child, the place you left was not meant to be your forever. It was a classroom, not a home. It taught you how to recognize what drains you and what nourishes you. It showed you the importance of protecting your energy. It helped you discover your voice. And now that the lesson is complete, you are free to move forward. Do not carry the weight of that old environment in your thoughts. Release the memories that bring heaviness. Keep only the wisdom. Wisdom is light, it will not burden you. You are stepping into a season where clarity will guide your decisions. You will not feel as confused as before. When something aligns with your spirit, you will feel calm. When something does not, you will recognize it quickly. This inner clarity is one of my greatest gifts to you. My beloved child. You will also begin to notice how your body responds to your new environment. Your breathing will feel deeper. Your shoulders will relax. Your mind will not race as much. These are signs that you are in a space that supports your well-being. There will be moments of joy that seem simple but feel powerful, laughing without hesitation, speaking without fear, resting without guilt. Do not overlook these moments. They are evidence that you are healing. You will also rediscover your creativity. Ideas will come to you naturally. You will feel inspired to try new things, to learn, to express yourself. This is your spirit expanding in a supportive environment. My beloved child, trust the pace of your growth. You do not need to rebuild everything at once. Take one step at a time. Each step you take in alignment with your peace is enough. There will be people who enter your life and reflect the respect you now have for yourself. They will treat you with kindness, not because you demand it, but because your energy now attracts it. This is the power of self-alignment. You will also become more selective about where you invest your time and energy. You will no longer stay in conversations that drain you. You will no longer remain in environments that make you question your worth. This is not distance from others, it is closeness to yourself. My beloved child, remember that growth is a continuous journey. There will be new lessons, new decisions, new transitions. But you will face them with greater confidence because you now trust your inner guidance. Whenever you feel uncertain, return to stillness. In stillness, you will hear my voice. In stillness, you will find clarity. You do not need to search outside for answers that already exist within you. You are not behind in life. You are not late. Every step you took, even the ones that felt like mistakes, brought you to this awareness. And awareness is the beginning of transformation. My beloved child, your story is becoming one of courage and faith. You chose peace when it was easier to stay. You chose growth when it was safer to remain the same. The choice will shape your future in ways you cannot yet imagine. One day, you will look back and feel gratitude for this transition. You will see how it opened doors you never would have found otherwise. You will understand that what felt like an ending was actually a beginning. Continue to nurture your spirit. Surround yourself with environments that support your truth. Speak kindly to yourself. Trust your instincts. Walk with confidence. I am with you in every step you take. I am guiding you toward a life where your heart feels at home, where your mind is at peace, and where your purpose can fully unfold. Move forward without fear, my beloved child. Your new chapter is not just beginning, it is already unfolding, and it is filled with the light, clarity, and peace you have been seeking.